Saturday, just finished training at Team Boss up in Plain City. I went all out, 100% on my deadlift. Single ply suit, I did 635. Did not quite get the lockout. I need to work on that upper end, but in this video, I don't really want to focus on that. I want to focus on kind of my introduction, what I'm going to start doing in here, what I'm going to do for the channel, and just who I am. So let's get started. My name is Dilan Gregory. I'm from Lancaster, Ohio. I've always trained in Lancaster, Ohio. I've only actually been in the gym for 2 years. When it was 2020, end of 2020, beginning of 2021. I was just feeling like crap every day. I woke up, I was 260 pounds of straight fat. I just had acne. I just looked like shit. And I decided I wanted to have better for myself, so I started getting into the bodybuilding. I was watching a lot of Jay Cutler. I'm still really intrigued with him. Very smart guy. I watched a lot of his videos to understand how to feel the muscle, which I think is really important to a lot of these lifters. In order to get anywhere, you got to feel what you're using for sure. And I started dating this girl, and her father introduced Strongman to me kind of as a way just to mess with me, but kind of backfired because now I'm in love with it. So I push myself to beat him every single time I'm even around him in the gym. And it's definitely something that keeps pushing me. And his knowledge and all of the friends' knowledge and Team Boss, their knowledge is unreal. So shout out to them for sure. They definitely are the ones keeping me rolling on that, pushing me every day. And I'll be posting videos and maybe some shorts on what goes on down there and how that training looks like. I'm 22 now, so I would say I probably have almost 2 years of lifting experience, 1 year of Strongman, and I have done 2 competitions. One I did last year, it was in Dayton. I did novice, and I tied second out of like 7 people. I did fairly well for my first comp. Your first comp, you're always going to have a problem, or you're going to be real nervous. You're going to perform in front of people that you've never seen in your life, so you're going to be nervous. Here, it's just me and the camera, so I'm not really too nervous about it. This last comp I had was in Meigs County Fairgrounds, and I got third in that out of the 3. And I did the open heavyweight class, which arguably is probably out of my league, but arguably I did not let those guys just walk all over me. I still gave them my all. And I know from there what I need to work on and how to get better. So I started this. This is my storage unit. And I went to Dick's and I bought a rack. I bought the weights besides these. I bought the barbell. One of our Strongman buddies sold me a safety squat bar from Elite FTS, and I have a Swiss bar, an axle, and a frame bar as well. So those are kind of the bars I'm going to be using a lot. I really don't need anything too wild besides those few. I have a nice little bench here. I also got from Dick's the Ethos wide bench. I didn't like the narrow ones because when I retract my scapula and I drop down to bench, I noticed a lot of the narrow ones I can't really sit on it right. So I did that. Online I got some a little pulley there. I can load my weight on it and just do what I need to do. I really don't use cables a lot. You'll come to find out. Not a lot of cable stuff. And then I got these adjustable dumbbells here. I haven't really got to use yet. None of this stuff has actually even been used. I literally just brought in the last of my weights, and I'm still waiting on more stuff, so you'll see more come in. But this is a pretty healthy start. A lot of people would love to come just do this lift just because it's so intense and it's shitty. A lot of people like shitty lifts. It's hard to explain. They want to be sweating. They want to be dying. They want to earn what they came in for. And every time I step foot in here, that's exactly how I feel, and that's makes me want to give 110% every time I come in. It reminds me of Westside Barbell. I've always been fascinated with Westside. I've actually got the pleasure to be up there a few times and train with those guys. Mike Jester, Amy Weiserberg, Elliot Baum, just a few guys to name, and gal. And it's You don't go up there and see brand new stuff laying around. It's the same stuff they've used since the 80s. It's just so rugged and hardcore and intense, and that's what I feel like is missing anymore in the lifting community, and it's something I've always fell in love with. So that's kind of where I get the vibe with this. Is you come in and you got an Olympic platform. There's none of the mats down on the deadlift. I don't have the rest of it's right here, as you can see. So I never finished putting it together just because it's so long. It wouldn't work with all the other crap I have in my unit. So this does it for now. I'll probably rock these little cheap mats I got from Dick's for a little bit until they get all bowed and destroyed and I start hitting wood. From there, I'll probably actually buckle down and get the horse mats, but this was all pretty much within 2 weekends, just what I picked up and what I had time to do. So, yeah, I got a few bands in my bag. I didn't even bring my gym bag, so I can't show you any of that stuff, but this is basically the idea of what I'll do for like squats. I'll do that Monday. I'll try and record that and get that taken care of and posted to show you guys my max effort lower body day. Obviously it's Labor Day, so no partying for me. I'll be up at it early, and we'll see how everything goes. But I do a lot of banded lifts. I do a lot of chained lifts. I do a lot of different stuff that a lot of people don't see at your commercial gym. That's basically me. That's what I love to do. I love to do stuff that you just don't see. A lot of strongman oriented stuff is like that. You don't see people walking with the farmer's handles, 300 pounds for 50 feet. You don't see people taking a Conan's wheel and walking 300 pounds in a circle 14 times. Just some unreal stuff, and I think that's why people are so intrigued when I talk to them about it. I try not to talk too much, so this is perfect because they're not asking me questions. Feel free to ask me questions. I'll try and help you as much as I can, but you feel free to tell me what you think I should do best. I'm always here to learn. There's the moment you stop learning, there's never a moment you stop learning. No matter what in lifting, you're always going to learn something. I learn something every time I step foot in the gym, whether it's feeling a different muscle, researching and finding a new lift that might help a different lift in return. That's kind of what I want to post about. I want to do a lot of posts where you guys can learn how to fix your lower back, how to make your lower back stronger. So this is my start. This is where everything's going to begin. I'll be here, rain, shine, snow, sun, whatever conditions may be. Obviously, I can try and bring a fan of my generator and cool down, but this is what I signed up for. This is what I want to do. I chose to leave a commercial gym that was, regulated, and I chose to come out here and sweat. When I walk through this door, it is time to bleed. That's the whole memo of this place. And that's how I feel like anybody who steps through here should. They should feel like they should bleed to get to where they want to be. I do every Saturday I go to Team Boss, I choose to bleed because I feel like that place is what's worth it. Little psycho, but we're just going to leave it there. So here's a better look at my weight stand. Just got a couple 45s, a couple 35s in the back. I have my Prowler sled there. It's gonna be kind of hard to use in the gravel, so I might have another video with that at some point. Here's just these basic mats. I got those right there from Dick's. They're pretty nice. Here's my green heavy band that goes down to my rack. I haven't really got a lot of use with it. I just kind of set them up before I started the video just for a little backdrop. Right here is that Ethos bench. Pretty nice. It's got a lot of different settings on it, so you can definitely hit every level you pretty much want. This is that beautiful safety squat bar. If you have not got a chance to use one and you have the opportunity, please do it. It will change how you feel about squats. I never barbell squat anymore. It is always with this bar. I might switch to like an axle bar, a buffalo bar, a camber bar, but that's really about it. Here's that little pulley system I got online. We're gonna see how it does. I've never used one. It may work, it may break. Who knows? We'll find out. It's worth the $30. And then there's my adjustable dumbbells. Those are gonna be pretty fun to use. Better than paying a lot of money, which I don't have to do that stuff. And I have my weights on the side, obviously. I'm gonna have to get some more 45s, but for now it'll work. So that kind of concludes it for my introduction video of who I am. I hope you got to understand me a little bit more and what I'm trying to do and how far I'm trying to go, or how far I'm willing to go to achieve my goals. Stay tuned.
합주. 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 합주.